Okay.
And this is in Facebook?
This is going to Facebook and to YouTube. Will you just
Are we
double
sure
check?
about that?
Yeah, let's just double check.
Okay.
See if they're live.
Oh, yep, you're live on Facebook.
I am. I'm live. Hi. Welcome to In Studio with Emily. This is a new thing that we're going to do every Monday. We're just going to do a quick little hello and give you kind of a preview of what I'm working on and really behind the scenes of how I work and really who I am. So I think my daughter and I have decided this is going to be off the cuff, not polished, not fixed up. This is just who I am, and you're going to see the actual studio and see me working in the studio. One other really kind of fun thing that we've decided is we're going to do questions. So every Monday, I will draw a question out of the dish, and it can be a personal question or it can be a question about work. But I'm going to answer one or two questions every week. So first of all, I think I'll show you what I'm working on. Many of you know that I'm working on some dogs. So I'm going to show you the dogs right now. Amelia, do you also maybe want to pull yourself around? Amelia's part of this team too. So many of you know my daughter, Amelia, works for me.
I don't just volunteer my time.
She doesn't just volunteer her time. Her mother pays her. She is a really great asset to me because she is an art and design student, university student. She's going to be graduating this year, and she has a really good eye. And so I rely on Amelia a lot to kind of preview what I'm working on, and she'll say yay or nay. And anyway, so she's great. She's right here. Okay, so you've seen maybe this one. This is our pug. I'm doing a pop art pup series. This is a Dachshund. I'm not super happy with this, so we'll see if this one ends up being in the final 9 that I'm working on. What is this, a French Bulldog?
Yeah.
French Bulldog, little Spaniel, King Charles Spaniel. I really like the Chihuahua because he's got a lot of attitude. We've got this little guy. He's a Westie. I saw lots of requests for the Westie, so there's the Westie. And then let me show you what I've got going on right here. This is a really good one to show you how weird it looks in process. Let me show you the gray tone. So I can't remember what the name of this dog is. The Dorothy dog is what I call it. So I'm kind of excited. I know it looks really weird right now, but I think he's going to be my very favorite. Fingers crossed that works out. So you'll see these are all using my parchment pressing method. And it's kind of funny. I've been doing parchment pressing a lot, but behind me, you'll see that on this one, do you want to pull that over here? So that one back there is on cotton, and that was based on a drawing that I did. I don't know where my sketchbook is, but that's great. So there's an American artist named John Powell, and I kind of discovered him. I need to buy one of his paintings, but he's kind of a maximalist, like tons and tons of color, and I love his still lifes. They're just gorgeous. And so here's the drawing. So this is kind of the original drawing. I was just like, I want to do some spring flowers again. You guys know I'm kind of into flowers, so that was the drawing, and this is what has resulted from my sketches. But I did this on cotton, and I was telling Amelia, man, I love working on cotton. So just because versus parchment paper has some great advantages, obviously, and so for that reason I love it. But it's so easy to put things on cotton; they stick really well. So anyway, I'm working on this. I'm gonna kind of I will continue to let you know. I kind of have some big dreams about this one. I'm thinking that I'm going to create something that is inspired by John Powell. Some sort of still life that has multiple elements. In fact, one of the other things that I'm working on for that is a cat. So let me see if I can find the drawing of my cat. Aha, right here. So there's a cat that's going to go in that still life setting. And I want that to be one of, I want that to be a showstopper art quilt. So anyway, those are kind of some things I'm working on. And now I think it's time for a question or two. Okay. Now remember, for those of you who have just joined me, I think what we're going to do every Monday is ask Emily a question. This format will not be a Q&A, but I am going to be offering Q&As more often so that you can join me live and ask your question about collage quilts and I'll answer them or demonstrate to you. This is just kind of, again, behind the scenes, share what I'm working on and answer some quirky questions. So let's mix these up. I'll answer 2 questions this time. Okay, this is funny. What is a pet peeve of yours? Pet peeve. I'm going to tell you 2 pet peeves of mine. Number 1 pet peeve, I can't stand it when people chew with their mouth open. That's a big pet peeve. And number 2, I don't like it when women are called bitches. And the reason
You just said that.
The reason that's a big pet peeve is because that's something that people have called me because I think women get called that because when they're type A,
Forceful,
assertive, kind of ambitious, opinionated, and that's me. I am ambitious, assertive, opinionated, driven, and so I get called that, and I don't like it because I don't think it defines entirely who I am. I also, in addition to being those things, I try to be really kind and generous and compassionate. And so anyway, that's a pet peeve. Okay, you didn't know that, did you? That's a big pet peeve.
I didn't know you were going to say that.
Okay, let's pick one more. All right. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is, Amelia, do you know what my favorite color is? Yeah, my favorite color is green. I love green. It is the color of life. And I'm especially drawn to green fabric. So you see, I use a ton of green in all of my designs. So anyway, I'm a green lover. So where are we? So is there anything else we should talk about should I do another one? Okay, let's do another one.
Is your sound on?
I don't know. Is the sound on? Can you guys hear me?
Just a few people saying I can't hear it, but I don't know if that's on their end or if it's on ours.
Uh-oh. So let me tell you what we're doing. We're doing
if you can hear us, let us know.
Yeah, if you can hear me, will you please let me know? Because if not, then man, that's just been really embarrassing. Well, if they can't hear me, they don't know how to ask. Please tell me if you can hear me.
I think most people, yeah, they can hear us.
Okay, good. Okay.
If you can't hear us, click the little microphone icon. You might have muted yourself.
Well, they need to raise the volume, and I just raised the volume on me.
Yeah, they
too.
can hear us.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm going to ask one more question. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. What is your guilty pleasure? My guilty pleasure is, this is so funny. I love to watch at night to kind of chillax. I love to watch Forensic Files. And each episode is 20 minutes. It's on Netflix, and there are literally like thousands of episodes. So I've been watching it for months, and my kids are always like, when does this end? when is this over? I'm like, never. It keeps going, because my guilty pleasure is true crime. And don't lie. I know so many of you love true crime stuff too. I love true crime podcasts. I love true crime movies and documentaries and shows, but Forensic Files is my guilty pleasure. And beyond that, I don't know. I'm pretty.
You love coffee ice cream. That's your guilty pleasure.
Oh, I do love coffee ice cream. Yeah, that's a guilty pleasure. But I don't feel guilt about loving coffee ice cream. I feel guilt about loving true crime because there are innocent victims, and I shouldn't take pleasure in deviant behavior. But so I feel really guilty about that. That's my guilty pleasure. Okay. Okay. I think that's it for today, unless there's anything you want to add.
Just
take your hand away.
Oh, sorry. Well, I was just going to tell you to reiterate what it is we're doing right now and when we're going to be doing this and how to submit questions for the Q&A at the end.
And I have to confess one more guilty pleasure. This is going to surprise many of you, and you will probably not like me after this.
Careful. What are you going to say?
I love cute bums. Meaning...
Yeah, she's obsessed with my husband's butt.
No, he doesn't have a bum.
I know, but
I keep wondering where his bum is.
You're obsessed with the fact that he doesn't have a bum.
I am. I'm like, where is his bum? But I do love my husband's butt. It is so cute.
And my sister's. She's obsessed
Caroline,
with my sister.
If Caroline's here, tell her to come up.
I think these guys have no interest in my bum.
Well, you won't let me touch your bum.
Because it's not cute enough. It's not bubbly enough for you.
My daughter Caroline has this darling little ice cream butt. And it's so cute. So that's another guilty pleasure. Okay, enough of that.
Caroline in herself is my mom's guilty pleasure. She's obsessed with Caroline. Obsessed with her.
I'm obsessed with you,
no, you're
too.
Not.
I think you're adorable. I love you. And you know what? Amelia's like hysterically funny. She has a very irreverent sense of humor, and she keeps me laughing all day long. And I want to spank her bum, and she won't let me. Okay, here's what we're doing.
Just by my mom.
I know, the kids feel like they're being molested by their mom. It's terrible. I'm not into other people. I'm not into strangers' bums, and I'm not into naked bums. But just my daughter Caroline has a cute bum. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're doing Mondays at 11 o'clock. Join me for
11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Mountain Time. We are just going to have a little bit of fun. I'll show you behind the scenes in my studio what I'm working on, answer some crazy questions, and we're just going to have some fun. So I want you to submit your funny questions. It can be about work, collage quilts, or it can be private, personal questions. And they will go in this bowl. And you can submit your questions to Emily at collagequilter.com. In the subject line, mention Monday live video or in the studio with Emily question, okay? So that I don't respond to you, because guess what? I respond to every single email, and I don't want to respond to dumb emails unless it's
no emails dumb.
No emails dumb. Wait, there are no dumb emails.
We just want to have fun questions for this segment.
Yeah.
So just let us know if it's for this segment.
Okay, and this will just be probably 10 or 15 minutes every Monday morning to say hello and what's going on, and to just engage with you guys. All right. Oh, and also to make announcements, but no announcements today. We'll have some big announcements later on about when the dog patterns will be for sale and kind of where we're going with that. Okay. So I hope you guys have a great day. And I will look forward to seeing you soon in my Facebook groups, which are Collage Quilter Academy and Collage Quilter, and then also on YouTube, the Collage Quilter channel. Okay, take care, you guys. Talk to you later. Goodbye. Let's see if I can figure out how to turn it off.